Hello, welcome to another Ready and Raw video. Today we are taking a look at one of the coolest TTRPGs I've come across in a while, and that is Eat the Reich, written by, if we can get it there, Grant Howitt, with art and graphic design by Will Kirby. Just the cover alone is really fucking cool. And the edges of the paper is really nice. It's such a cool looking RPG. I think this was available originally via Kickstarter, but it's now available anywhere you can get TTRPGs, really. Yeah, it's such a visually striking book. It is punk as shit, and I love it. Yeah, so let's crack this open and chat some nonsense about it, shall we? Yeah. And you open up, you've got your table of contents, all your credits, things like that, and also you can open the coffin. Yeah, that's really cool. Let's fucking look at that shit. It's so I love it. But yeah, that's the year is 1943. Europe is in flames. You are a unit of crank vampire commandos with a single objective: drink all of Adolf Hitler's blood and fatally destabilize the Nazi war machine. It's just as a vibe. And yeah. Superb. Like, it knows its audience so well. Yeah. I also like that it's got safety stuff in here, because it's sort of making light of a very heavy subject. So yeah, like the fact that they're like, hey, this may not be for everyone. I like that. But I think most people I play this game with are going to have a laugh with it, I think. Yeah. Totally content. I mean, it's about vampires in Paris. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of historical inaccuracy. Yeah. Yeah, it's really well thought, really well written. I think most people who know Grant Howitt know him for his one-page RPGs, which is why I record that video first, and we'll almost definitely be uploading that first. But Grant Howitt's written some really cool shit. Like this, he's also written Orkborg, which is Orc 40k Morkborg, kind of, without the 40k name, obviously. But yeah. So, set up. I'd say it's set in Paris. So interestingly, with this game, you don't create your characters. You more just choose your characters, which is interesting. I think because it's a very narrative-heavy game. And I think half the fun of a TTRPG is creating your character. Saying that, to characters they've come up with for this game are fucking incredible. And in the back of the book there is a little bit on creating characters anyway. But yeah, all the art for this is great. Again, real strong punk vibes and sensibilities. Yeah, big fan of this. I would love to get an actual play of this. Because I think this is very much a good vibe for a lot of the people I play games with. Very much, anti-fascist, fuck the system type shit, which I think Astrid's my favourite. Right. Yeah, big fan. There's also this fella, Flint. Yeah, like the whole idea of being strapped into a coffin and just dropped out of an aeroplane is fucking cool. And then we get into a bit of the world building about the organisation you work for. There we go. Bit of lore on vampires in this world. Can't handle. Yeah. Yeah. I also want to touch on the quality of the paper. It's really nice. It's this sort of satin, quite thick satin paper. I think it's really lovely. Drop coffins, like I said, just bunged into a coffin and dropped out of a B-52 or what have you. The dice. So it's a D6 dice system. I forgot to mention that, which I'm a big fan of. All your stats and so on. It looks much like a lot of Grant's previous work. It's fairly rules-like. It's not too complicated, I don't think. Yeah. Another thing that I like that this book does, an example of play. I think more books need to do this and do it well. Failing that, just have an actual play. Have the people that are making the game gather some of your mates, make, even if it's edited down, or even just an example of combat, just so people can watch how the game is sort of intended to be played in terms of rules and tone and things like that. So yeah, big fan of that. Yeah, book also just smells really nice. I'm a good foot or so away from it, just because the camera, obviously, and I'm still getting a good whiff of that sort of new book smell. I'm also realising YouTube's probably not going to like this video because it's so much fucking visceral. Because you don't get this fucking ad rep for this anyway. But yeah, hopefully one day. And a map of Paris, circa 1943. Yeah, I think you can get this separately, including all the characters as well, just to use as handouts for your game, which I really like. So yeah, some key locations. Let's see. Yeah. Just every other page has some new cool shit on it. Then sort of bestiary. And then sort of inspirations, which I think is again really useful for a TTRPG. Because again, you get an idea of sort of the tone. So yeah, stuff like Danger 5, Inglourious Bastards, Suicide Squad, Hellsing. Games. Yeah. Come on. Unsurprising, Wolfenstein's on there. And I love that. But yeah. And then hacking together your own vampire. Top of the page there. Which is cool. I will have to give that a read, and also yeah. Love it. Just loads of cool stuff to sort of make the game a little bit more your own, which I love. But yeah, I haven't played it yet, obviously, as I have alluded to, but I want to. I'd love to. I think I'll probably try and play this in person before I do an actual play. But yeah, really want to give this a go with at least. I think smaller groups will work better for this. So maybe 3 to 4 people. But yeah, big fan of just the vibe of this game. Again, by Grant Howitt and Will Kirby. Check it out. I picked this up from picked this up from Orc's Nest. So yeah, great game, love it. I assume if you've got a local friend game store that sells TTRPGs, they'll sell it or at least be able to get it in for you. But it's also available through loads of places that sell TTRPGs. So yeah, pick it up if you think this will interest you or your group. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. This has been a real fucking sprint for me. I've just recorded 3 videos in a stretch, and my brain is starting to turn to mush, as it often does. When my basically my brain turns to mush after a while. I guess I'd liken it to going to a party where I'm basically turning my personality up to be at least a little bit more pleasant. So I need to sit down and just to not think for an hour or two now. So yeah, gonna watch some wrestling or some shit. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. I think the like button will be like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And as ever, take care of yourself. See ya.